Hi, my name is Maddy Seyres and I'm a therapist here at Art It Out. When I was finally able to come here, I was super excited and super thrilled because to me, when you hear about therapy practices, you just think of a typical neutral type of vibe, but then Art It Out is so colorful and it's so bright, so welcoming, so it just makes you ready and energized to just go ahead and get started from the work side, just ready to work with these kids. But then on the client side, it's just okay, I'm happy, it's joyful, it's something I can just actually relax and maybe process some feelings. I work with kids as young as 3, and then I work with all the way up to the age of 18, and then I work with parents as well. I can see that the whole household is actually trying to impact their child's life and actually help them out, remind them of using their skills, remind them of it's okay to have these big feelings, I'm here for you, validating and showing empathy. So these parents are learning too, because there's no handbook to being a parent. So they're just learning as well, and they can implement those stuff at home so we can actually see change and progress. I just feel with kids, you can plant those seeds for later on in life. So you're feeling anxious right now, we can teach them coping skills, and then you can use this while you're in college or even as an adult. And when you're a kid, you go through so many transitions and changes, not only developmentally, but it's hard to process that, and your brain is still growing. So for me, I want to be able to guide you and help you through this journey of change and crisis, and just be your best true self. Coming in, having a cool art intervention that they can use to actually learn a skill or dive into their feelings, and then play a game to just kind of relax and not feel so tensed up after a heavy session. So just cool down before I send you back to mom, dad, or adult. This is their space. We want them to feel welcome. We want them to feel they can say what's on their mind. So having them provide solutions to me about how I can fix a problem, so that way they can feel safe and they can trust me, and they can eventually talk about what's actually going on. I love to connect with kids on their interests and their strengths. So if they're into Paw Patrol, we're gonna talk about an episode of Paw Patrol where Sky or Chase is having a discussion and they're feeling upset, and we're gonna process that feelings of Sky and Chase, and that way they can better understand, okay, it's not just me, it's other people around, it's my heroes as well, and they can relate and understand better on the topics we're discussing. So connecting with them through video games, books like Harry Potter, Dogman, TV shows, connecting with them through their world, being in their world. That way they can understand better. So exited my world, go in their world, process the feelings with all their favorite characters, and then relating that to parents and explaining that on how it kind of interjects and how we can understand our child better.